together, sets us up for bigger plays down the field, opens up the run game, does a lot of things for our offense, and that's important because that's what our offense is trying to do, trying to run the ball and throw it. So we've got to have great protection when we want to pass the ball, and then vice versa. We got to be able to move guys down the field when we're trying to run it.
What's your take on the Big Ten standings heading into November?
I don't know where the standings are, so I don't really worry about it.
You guys know, though, that you only have one loss in the Big Ten.
Right.
Do you guys feel you've put yourself in position to make November meaningful?
I haven't thought about that or worried about, we'll think about that after the season. We can go back and look at it and see all the wins and losses documented. But right now there's still 4 games left, and right now we have Indiana, and that's where our focus is.
They did pretty well defensively against Northwestern last week. What's Indiana's defense look like?
They're very physical group. They do a good job. They're very fundamental with what they do, and they do it well. So they gave us a lot of troubles last year, and they forced a lot of turnovers, obviously, and those are kind of have to be our points of emphasis this week, and trying to correct any mistakes we've made and see what they do on defense very well, and try to combat that as well as we can, and obviously the main point is execution, and that starts with us.
All that being said, you put up over 40 points the last 2 years against them, so you've been able to exploit their defense at least recently.
Sometimes later than sooner, but whatever however we need to win, we'll go ahead and try to do that. But we expect a tough game, and that's all I can say about it. We're just going to prepare for their defense, and try to watch as much film as possible, and try to get as many reps as we can during the week, and try to get mentally ready to go on Saturday.
After the game last week, as you were running out of the tunnel, there was a little boy you gave him the wristband. He kind of did a double take. He was like, "Oh, cool, I got a wristband." Then he looked up and saw who gave it to him, and almost jumped out of his skin. Can you just talk about that moment?
Well, it's always chaos when the fans rush the field, and sometimes they're more physical than the team when they're hitting you on the head. I mean, it's insane, but you try to get off the field as quick as possible, and you want to celebrate, but I'm not really big into celebrating. I don't know why, but just not. But one of the kids will ask for kind of a wristband, and we have a ton of those laying around. So I figure, he can have one. Just bother the equipment manager about getting a new one.
How about that lady who gave you one coming off the field Saturday?
Yeah,
what was that?
I don't know. She started yelling and said, "Can you wear this for my kid?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do. Just try and ruin my day, it says. I don't know what it means or who it's for, but it's on my wrist. I told her I'd wear it, so I feel bad if I didn't have it on. A little bit of a leader.